All right, welcome back to Nick's Emporium. My name is Nick, and I'm joined with my guest here, Nick.
Hello, Nick.
So Ed's going to be on the controller today, and Joe's just going to be doing commentary as Ed plays. So yeah, the older I get, the more I like slower attacks. I noticed that Ed immediately, when he took the controller, took the slow attack just off of the hotkeys for the X, Y, and B that you can see at the bottom there.
Right.
He immediately just took the slow attack off. I was using a lot of the slow attack. And the older I get, the more I like the slower, beefier, heavy attacks in games. So I figure by the time I'm about 80, I'm going to want my attacks to be a clean 3 to 4 minutes to execute.
Minutes.
Minimum.
Actual minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
That does sound about right.
you press the attack button, and the character moves almost in slow motion. And this is in a 2D game, so it takes a lot of animation. It takes an entire team of animators to animate one attack. It takes them a year.
But they're really catering to you. They really are, you know? They know what you like.
Yeah, it will be catering specifically to me.
Oh, guess what? Okay, here's what I'm going to guess. I'm guessing this is the ability that lets us fly off of lanterns or rebound off of, because there's
gotta be. Yeah, there's a lantern right there.
Yeah, like we would be stuck if not for that. Which again, we're sort of like retreading old ground.
Yep, you were right, Ed.
Yeah, it's Bash. I mean,
your game design sensibilities, techniques have just kicked in.
Oh, that's annoying. It's actually a different button, though. It used to be the Y button, but now you can assign things to the Y button. So it's LB, which is... Okay, so it's not used for anything else. So that's good. But it is a little strange. It is quite strange.
Yeah, I wanted that to be dash. I would rather that this attack actually be the R button, to be perfectly honest with you. But this is what we've got, so we're just going to have to get used to it. Ed.
Yeah, we did try to edit the controls. They seemed not to want to respond. I wonder if that was like a day one glitch.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. Or we're really foolish and we're missing something obvious.
I mean, that is also likely. That is probably even more likely. You know what I mean?
I don't know. We spent some time on it, though.
We did. We spent at least...
I'm going to argue in our favor on this one, Nick.
All right, Nick. I mean, we did spend several seconds.
With disdain. Bash through it.
There's another trick we learned from Ori 1.
Oh, yeah, you can fling those. Yeah, that's right.
If there's anything I learned from Ori 1, it's that you throw things into other things. And you walk behind doors to find... you walk behind walls, really.
If there's anything I learned from Mischief Makers, it's that you throw things into things and you shake them, too.
Exactly.
Don't forget to shake them first, though, to upgrade their power a little bit.
I mean, that is the most important part, is you shake the thing before you throw the thing.
Yeah. It always makes it more bigger. It's true. That's how you play Mischief Makers.
You're not wrong, man. What a great game. Oh, no. That's interesting. That used to have a little animation in Ori 1. It used to go... It didn't used to just show the arrow. It used to like shrink and grow to show you that your time was running out.
Oh, now you just have infinite. Wait, hold it for a long time. Just hold it for as long as you want.
It just does that automatically.
It did it. Did it just fire off without you?
It just fires off without you. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It just fires off without. Okay, so there is a time limit then.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you because it used to go like. You know, it used to give you like an indication of how far along the animation you were.
Yeah.
Now it just does that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Same with the arrow, actually. There's no indication that you're about to fire, but if you just hold it down, eventually you fire, and you have no choice in the matter.
Yeah, I didn't find any way to cancel out of it. I tried a couple times when I actually wanted to back out of my attack.
Yeah, I couldn't either, actually, now that you mention it.
I had regrets after I pressed the Y button to use the arrows.
What do we get?
But I was not granted the ability to cancel out of it.
No. That's something easily overlooked, I would assume. I would assume that most developers don't normally take that into consideration, because it's such a fringe thing. But as a player, you notice it almost immediately if it's missing.
So yeah, I would say that probably knocks it down to a 0 out of 10.
Well, I mean, it was already a 0 because the chase sequence gave it a 0 out of 10 already, right? So
yeah, that was barely a chase sequence, though. I wonder if there are any more chase sequences. I'll play them if you want. I love chase sequences.
You're a fool. What was that? What is that? Who is that? Who's
It's
there?
probably just going to keep hitting it. If you stay right next to it, it'll probably just keep hitting that thing at the top. Maybe it needs to get hit multiple times. That's my guess.
I just couldn't even tell what it was.
Oh, you're making good use of our new ability here, Ed. That's all that really matters.
That projectile shoots at, it appears to be 30 frames per second. Did you see that?
Really?
Yeah, look at that projectile. Did you see that?
Yeah, why does it move more in a more choppy manner than the rest of the game? The rest of the game is a smooth, beautiful 60 frames a second, and look at that projectile. Look at it.
That's weird.
Yeah, when it's going up, it seems to be moving at a slower frame rate.
Come on. Oh. It's nothing.
Yeah, I think it's fucking nothing. I think you're just gonna jump over him.
It's nothing.
Yeah, it was fucking nothing.
Wait.
Oh, here you go. Stand on this side. You
There's
gotta use
another
that to get
one.
over the... Yeah, you gotta use that to get over... I don't know if that does anything. I don't know. What are those things?
Oh. Uh-oh.
You need to heal. There you go.
They've got to be something. You can't even grab them.
No.
Maybe they are something. We just don't know what they are yet. That's a possibility, right? Let's see. Where are we even... Oh, we're like right there.
Yeah.
Ready to move on
We're
with
almost...
the story.
Yeah, we're pretty much right at where the quest wanted us to go so long ago.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
What? What are you doing?
I didn't see that there.
No,
There we go.
It's fine.
Okay,
It's okay.
Silent Woods or the Moldwood Depths. I'm going to take my chances in the old scraggly woods.
Sorry, I didn't mean to nag you there.
Ah, you didn't nag me. I'm a world
I
class...
actually wasn't even watching the screen.
I'm what you call a world-class backseater, so if there's anybody that's nagging...
You know who... you know what I like to do if I do watch an LPer?
Yeah?
I really like laughing at them when they make mistakes. I wonder if anybody's at home doing what I do when I watch someone else in an LP, because I laugh so hard when they get hit and hurt.
so.
Because
Do you really?
I do, yeah, and I make fun of them and how stupid they are for getting hit, even though I know how hard it is to make LPs and play at the same time and talk and play at the same time. I just find such joy in it. So I hope that you also find joy.
Harunk, a spirit in my marsh? It's this guy. So the monkey were right, I wanted to believe, but it has been so long. It's the guy that we saw a statue of earlier, right? I am Korlak, and you're welcome in my marsh, little one.
Wow. I thought he was going to be a boss.
The monkey tell me you seek your friend, an owlet. She fell far to the east. Oh. Well, for God's sake, don't just stand there, do something. The silent woods hold her now. Whose egg is that? It's not her egg. Did she hatch something? What are those? They're bird brains! Bird skulls! They're skulls. Where the owls are no more. They're actual bird skulls.
Yeah, that is basically what a bird looks like without, or not a bird, an owl looks like
An
without
owl.
skin, right there, when we were talking about at the beginning of this LP.
Once the waterway behind me led there, but the waters have grown foul and impossible. There is. Look at the reflections. Look at that water. That's some beautiful water, isn't it?
Yeah.
The wellspring to the west. Were you to set its wheels in motion, the waters would flow clear once more. I would accompany you, but the monkey need me. I can give you something, however.
You can hear his voice, it's very deep, and the voice you're giving him is this high-voiced nerd voice.
A fragment of the ancient light that once brightened these wilds. Stay a while and listen. Yeah, I guess I don't really need to narrate, in fact.
Well, it's not in English.
No. But also, if you're blind, you're probably not watching this LP, right? I mean, I have nothing against people with disabilities, but I would assume that most, if not everybody who's watching this, may its voice be a guided land. I am the forest, it has been kind.
Maybe they really like hearing the sound of our voices.
I really doubt it. I don't think anybody likes hearing the sound of our voices, Joe. And a long time since I last left the march, but I will do my best to... Hey, it's the same as the first game. It's the light. It's a light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Restart the mill. Alright. Wait. Wisp.
So we found a wisp.
The wisp will. Wisp wills. We found a wisp. Alright, cool. Now, is this gonna hurt us?
Oh!
Oh!
What's happening? Well, it's poison under
We
there.
actually died, yeah.
It turned into poison water.
I guess
It doesn't look like poison, but it's just a swamp.
that thing when he said clear the mill to clear the murky swamp. That's what he meant. He meant that, yeah.
Clear the swamp directly under him. His home. Clear him of his home.
Who's this? The waters here are dark. We cannot fish. We cannot swim. Bad water. Sad water. The mill sits quiet. That is why the water is so still.
So yeah, if you want to make fun of our gameplay, all of our mess-ups, I really hope that you're doing it, because I enjoy doing that to others. I think it's really fun. I don't usually leave comments or, say anything nasty and mean to them, but, I say nasty and mean things, like, in jest, because it's no one else is hearing it. I just like laughing at others' misfortune and mistakes. Nothing wrong with that.
I can't say I normally do that, but I guess I could see how it's enjoyable. I don't know. We've been up there, right? Yeah.
So anyway, if you do that, leave it. Let us know in the comments that you do it. You don't need to say, exactly what you're laughing at, any specific instances, but if you do like laughing at our mess ups, leave it in the comments, or just in LP, LPers in general, if you like laughing at their mess ups.
Yeah. I don't watch a lot of LPers now. I watch mostly streamers who occasionally will LP things.
Yeah, well, you can watch a streamer. Yeah, saying it's kind of the same concept.
Yeah.
Does anyone troll streamers?
Troll streamers. Most people in Twitch chats, I would say.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the troll.
Are you?
Yeah.
Watch out, my butt. Oh, my butt.
That's a bouncy castle right there.
That is a bouncy castle. We gotta get this boy out of here. There's an achievement for that. I like that. Every time you get an enemy to kill itself or to fall on spikes or something. Look at this bullet. Look at this bullet. Look at that weird 30 FPS bullet.
Yeah, why is it 30 FPS?
Did
they do that on purpose? Is that like just for an effect?
It's because everything in the game is pre-rendered, I think. Most things in the game are pre-rendered. The effects. Like, I noticed the same thing in Hades occasionally. A lot of the effects in Hades are rendered. Pre-rendered at a low frame rate. Why? I don't know. But
Pisses me off.
Speaking of which, Hades just got an update yesterday.
Yeah.
So we should do some more runs of that with punching. Yeah.
Yeah, we should. I mean, we could and should do more runs of that, but we're gonna be finishing Ori and the Will of the Wisps first.
Right.
From what I heard.
Right. Somebody said that.
From what I heard in the Game Soup rumor mill, which is reported on in the Sun newspaper.
Have we been here? We have not. So we're actually going the complete...
Hey, there's a giant beetle in the background. We haven't been here.
Oh, we haven't?
Yeah, look at that beetle.
Where is he?
That.
Oh my god.
How many eyes does he have? I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2. 16 eyes. 17 eyes, because he has one big one in the middle. 17 eyes.
That's more eyes than most humans have. I'm impressed. You've gained a new Spirit Shard. Spirit Arc's... I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit. Spirit Arc shots split into smaller projectiles. Try saying that 5 times fast, or if you're me, 1 time.
Spirit Arc spread into separate projectiles.
Spirit Arc shots split into 3 short-range shots, dealing 50% damage each.
Yeah, do that. That sounds awesome.
You think?
Okay, don't do it then. Just do it!
Well, what do we have? We have Magnet, Sticky, and we don't need Resilience.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. I was going to say get rid of one of them.
Check it out.
They're all crap compared to this.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man.
Wait, it only splits into 2?
It should split into... It said 4.
3 short-range shots. Oh, okay, I saw 3.
Range. Oh yeah, it doesn't go quite as far.
Yeah.
Look at how small Ori is on our monitor here,
Yeah.
right now.
Sometimes I kind of think that... Is this a solid ground? This must be solid ground, yeah. Sometimes I think that we should make our character this small for our game. Because it lets you show so much more of the world.
Yeah, I've considered it, but at the same time, we're doing 2D art.
And also, I'm not a visual man, so I defer to you in all cases.
And the outlines, I've been making the outlines, well, at 1920 by 1080, I've been making the outlines 3 pixels wide. And they're anti-aliased as well. So they're not going to be exactly in all cases, but roughly 3 pixels wide, which is a lot of pixels when you're dealing with a small character like that.
Yeah.
So you're not really going to be able to put much detail into the character's not going to look very detailed at all. With 3D art like this, you're going to be able to tell a little bit better. You can see, well, you still can't really see that much detail.
No, you really can't.
So I don't know. I think we're not going to do this. We can't make our character this small. We just can't.
Yeah, I think this is, like you said, for 3D.
We could, obviously. We could.
Let's not, though.
But let's not. I think that would be a bad choice.
How the hell am I supposed to... Oh, there we go. There we go.
But a lot of the times when I'm doing the animations, I'm just moving things by 1 or 2 pixels at a time. Sometimes it does become pixel art. Even when you're not doing pixel art, it feels like you're doing pixel art sometimes, even when you're making HD art. I've noticed over the course of making several games.
No, I can see that.
Sometimes 1 pixel really does matter. It changes the feel of an animation or the feel of a piece of art.
Oh, look.
Can you get it? You did.
Yeah.
You did. Well, that was perfectly executed, Ed.
I don't know how much that gave us. I want to say $50 maybe.
Yeah, I would say $50 in this forest.
Oh, give me! Oh, we gotta get that. We gotta get it. I actually don't think we can get that. We can get it.
Yeah, you can get it by climbing. Yeah.
It was. It is $50. Yeah, because we had $7.89 just now. I think.
No.
Press X to talk to the Moki. You are not a Moki. I can tell. Your ears are too floppy. I noticed things, like this map I found.
Sounds like a children's book.
I would give it to Lupo the Mac Maper, but he has enough Macs. It should go to the one who wanders. I hear he used to love maps. Why would he love this? Maybe he would love this one. Could you give it to him? I saw him up in the Wellspring Glades. Yeah, right, nerd. You found the new quest item. Shows a dotted line and an X?
That's a treasure map. That's what we call a treasure map.
What do you mean shows a dotted line and an X? What does that mean?
I think it was just what was printed on the picture. What was drawn on the image. It's just a description of it.
Let's say quest item, drawing. I can't examine it any further, but it's clear to see that's actually exactly what's on the paper.
Yeah.
There's a dotted line followed by an X. So.
Yeah, it's a treasure map.
Yeah. Wisp found, voice of the forest.
But we have something a little more modern than that, which is called a mini-map. A computer map.
Right, right.
I call it a computer map. When you press the back button on the PlayStation controller or the Xbox One controller, which is what we're using.
Right.
What's that called on an Xbox One controller? The back button?
The back. Yeah, it's called back.
Is it called the back button?
Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
What is it called on a PlayStation?
Select.
Options.
Oh, it is called the options button.
Options is actually start.
It's called share, isn't it?
Yeah, share. Yeah, the annoying thing about the PlayStation controllers is that select is actually share, and that usually whatever you would use select for, you press that big face thing in the middle with the touchpad thing that almost nothing uses.
I thought Nintendo was the king of gimmicks. Sony does it so much worse.
Yeah, that touchpad really is used for almost nothing. Is that used for anything useful? Am I just really a Luddite? Am I really outdated and I just don't know how to use that stupid touchpad on the PlayStation 4 controller? Is that just a really expensive so-called upgrade that does nothing and is just a giant button, essentially? It's essentially 2 buttons, because pressing on the left and right side of it actually do different things in some games. But most games, you just mash the middle of the button and it gives you a map. Because that's what usually the select button does. What we call select. Because in the olden times, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the left button in the middle of the controller was select and the right button in the middle of the controller was start. Those are the placements.
Yeah.
That's why they're called that. And it's been copied since. Controllers, well, they've evolved to have analog sticks. That's the biggest evolvement that they've had.
Evolution.
L and R buttons, I would say those are big, but bigger than that I would say would be the L and R sticks, the analog sticks. The singular analog stick. N64 controller. Nintendo innovating again. Innovated one of the most important innovations in the history of gaming controllers. The analog stick. Shortly after, PlayStation copied it with the DualShock.
Ah, greetings. I see you've made it to the Glades.
The
Spirit.
Glades.
I don't suppose your journeys have taken you in the direction of the Wellspring yet. Rumors of an old library there have aroused my interest. Might do some exploring on my own. Perhaps I'll see you there. Care to hone your skills? Oh, it's this boy.
Yeah. Wait, they cost 800 now?
Mhm.
They increase in prices. We got. Oh, the first one was at a discount.
Yeah, that's what he
Hopefully
said.
they don't increase in price every time we take one.
I hope not.
But we have exactly 839, so 800 is the perfect number that we needed right now.
And I wonder, because you remember how the sweep attack
Where's
was?
that triple jump?
That was somebody else, I think.
Oh,
I
think it was a different man?
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, yeah, I think...
He was the charm vendor.
No.
This guy's the weapons vendor.
All right. Oh, it takes up a charm slot to do the triple jump?
I assume, yeah.
Worth it. It'd be worth 3 charm slots to have a triple jump. It's 3 jumps, 3 charm slots. Perfectly legal.
Shock
And worth
Smash. Drop attacks with Spirit Smash. So remember how the Spirit Smash broke breakable floors? I wonder if each of these has their own unique function.
Possibly. Throw a star that returns to you?
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
You think?
It's a boomerang. Spawn it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's another ranged attack. Is it going to be better than the bow and arrow? Probably not going to do that much more, honestly.
A bow and arrow doesn't do that much damage, though.
Throw a powerful spear of light. Uses a large amount of energy. See, that's different. That's like maybe like a boss melter.
All right.
You want to take that?
No. But I thought you would.
You took it. Yeah.
But
That's something that I would like. Yeah?
Exactly. That's
yeah,
in fact-
I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah.
That's so sweet of you. But you're the one playing, so you're going to be the one using it.
Yeah, that's true. I've heard of a place with some knowledge, ancient knowledge. The entrance is said to be barred to ode to all but the most observant. Meaning what exactly, you old monkey? Knowledge unlocking the true mastery of the spirit weapons lies... Oh, he told us exactly where it is. He says the entrance is only available to the most observant, and then puts a marker on our map.
Yeah, we don't really need to be very observant. We just need to look
No.
at the map.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So, I heard this game had a hub, sort of. And because, you know, we've gotten a couple items, some of the items in this game are like ore and crafting materials.
Or?
Have you noticed that?
Or? Yeah, okay, go ahead. Continue. Pretend I didn't say that.
There are crafting mats in this game, which I don't know why they don't show up on here, but we've been collecting them. And I think we've finally gotten to the part of the game where the hub is. I might be wrong, there might not be a true hub, but there's some boys over here, right? Look, here's a...
Oh, yeah,
this-
here's some of our boys. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's the bird boy.
Say, what's that paper you got there? Squark? Those crisp Oh, it's the treasure map. Here, I'll swap you my wanderer's pouch for it. Something tells me I'll be needing a bigger bag. What do you think it does?
Increase your slots.
Oh. Small? Wait, slots? There's no slots in this game.
The badge slots.
Oh, you're right.
You found a new quest item. Small but useful for adventures.
So actually, it does nothing? Does
Find
nothing.
an aspiring adventurer who might need a small bag. Oh, yeah, it's just a quest item.
It's probably this guy right here. Actually, it's probably not.
You should just run back and forth between these two guys
Yeah.
with this Animal Crossing. Or any MMO or any modern game.
Care to hone your skills? No, I like my skills as dull as they are.
Yeah. I like my skills as dull as my brain. Very stupid.
Let's see. Is there another NPC? There's a save point. Might as well take some. Oh my lord! Look at that man. Wait, this is not a save point.
That looks like more like a boss.
Do you think we have to look? It's even labeled on the map as a save point. I bet we have to pay money to repair it. That seems like the kind of thing we would have
Yeah,
to
this
do.
guy probably is going to do it. Grom. He looks like a money-grubbing son of a bitch.
D1 is home to a spirit once more. You made quick work of the wall there, but my building skills aren't what they used to be. Still, I made a promise I would provide refuge from the decay here. These glades are counting on me, spirit, but without ore, I fear I will let them all down. The materials I need were abandoned and my kind fled to the mines, and without the proper supplies, well, my dream of a haven might end before it has even begun. With some Gorlick ore, I can make these glades a haven. Oh my god, look at this.
Wait, we have Gorlick ore.
We do, but these are the projects that we can choose.
We'll repair the spirit well.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we can do.
Yeah.
Just do it.
What does this do? These spiky vines all over the place are quite the nuisance. I could clear them out. This game has progression. Like, town progression. I mean, every game has progression. That's kind of an obvious thing to say, but this game actually has a hub with some stuff to do in it. I'm surprised. I can call myself a true Gorlek once more. Few true Gorlek are left, so beware if you see anyone out there who looks like me. Not all of us escape the corruption in time. Dude, I'm really digging this game. Like, every time I think about that quote, the Super Mario Bros. 3 quote, I do think that he was on the right track. Like, this feels like a true evolution of the first game. Before our home was swallowed by sand, the spirits saw potential in Gorlek ore. They disappeared before they could try what we built them. But now you're back, and that can change. Care to help with another project? We need 5 Gorlek ore. We have 0. Son of a bitch. Better take your time than regret a hasty decision, eh? So it actually was. That quest was exactly it. Oh, we can also warp.
Oh, are these warp points?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that what these are? Because we were calling them save points, but the game has checkpoints.
Well, they do save. They're save and warp.
Yeah, they save,
But
but
not that you need
essentially you don't really need them as save points because the game saves every 10 seconds roughly.
Pretty
You
much.
barely have to redo anything in the game, so
Yeah.
they're more useful as health and energy recharge points and warp points.
No,
So they're not separate warp points.
Yeah.
There's just these points.
What I do like, though, is that the game has already labeled several instances of Gorlek ore on the map already.
Yeah.
So if we really, really wanted to focus ads, not focus ads, but we really wanted to focus on side quests, we would know where to go.
Yeah.
Which, as we say in the gaming world, focus ads. I came far to find these glades. It's a paradise here for Moki. My family will like it here, but we have no home. The Gorlok Grom knows the building. Yeah, okay, thanks. Wait, talk to Grom about building a home. That's new. That's new. Grom, it's me, Ori. Wait. Oh, okay, we unlocked this.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's a shame how these old Moki dwellings are in shambles. Maybe if we fix them up, the Moki could move back into the glades? Damn. You know the first Ori was like 7 hours? I have a feeling this game is going to be like 3 times that much.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah, it feels like it's going to be really long. I mean, we're already, what, 2 hours in? We're probably more than 2 hours in at this point.
Are we
Roughly?
regretting maybe doing an LP of this?
No.
Okay. The names by my shining shards and past, they sound quite the same, oh yes. Still, my shards gleam more brightly around you. Perhaps your name is one to remember. But for that, you need to do something worth remembering. We have no money.
What else is new?
We are broke, as they say. Who's this? I came here from the marsh because I heard the glades were beautiful. They are beautiful, but the light here is so bright. Not like the gloomy marsh. That is why I'm hiding in the shade. If I had a hat like that funny one over there... Think he'll give us the hat?
Can you ground slam through there?
I bet you can. Alright, he's not going to give us our hat. It's our hat. It belongs to us. We're going to equip the Spirit Smash. Yes. It's Gorlek ore!
I know how much you love that Gorlek ore and the Gorlek craftsmanship, Ed. You were talking about it a lot
You know, the
earlier
Gorlek-
today, even before we had ever played this game or ever even heard of
Right?
Ori and the Blind Forest. I mean, you used to talk about it when we were children as well.
You know the Gorleks make good stuff.
Yeah, you used to really like talking about the Gorleks. You were almost like you know how there's like Apple fanboys? Well, not so much anymore, but you know how in the past there used to
Yep.
be like people who were fans of Apple,
That
the
was
company.
me, dude,
That
you're
was
right.
you. You were fans of Gorlek ore.
That's amazing. I can't believe you remembered that.
Yeah.
This-
Why didn't you go to the left there?
I thought there was a secret platform there, but there was nothing.
Yeah, there is. Up and to the left.
Well, no, like that's where I jumped off of. I thought if you jumped off from here, there would be a secret on the right
yeah,
side.
no, there's nothing.
But there was
yeah.
nothing. It's just this way.
Yeah, you just have to go this way, Ed. Just go with your gut.
I did go with my gut. That's why I went to the right.
Well, your gut was wrong, so
Oh.
never trust your gut.
What you meant to say was go with
Only allow
Joe's
your
gut.
Only use your rationality.
Only
Ed.
go with Joe's gut.
Oh, did you see that juggle? That was
Yeah.
really cool. Sent him flying.
More juggles in here than a traveling circus. Sorry. This is incredible. This is an incredible evolution. Have I said that yet at all? I feel like I've said that.
No, the graphics am so beautiful.
And I'm not.
Which way?
I didn't at
Well,
all.
he tried to bite you.
That's okay. I'm gonna slash him with my sword.
You should have brought the hammer.
Yeah, should have. In fact, I did.
You did. Use the hammer.
Oh, look what we can't get.
Yeah, that's your fault.
I have an idea.
That is totally your fault. You killed Ori.
It's okay. Hey, you know, did you see that?
I didn't see anything.
He was having like a very mild seizure.
Oh, really? The second I look away, something funny happens. All right, there you go. Get it. Get it.
Oh, you just bounce off of his dumb little head. That's okay. We got this. We got this. There is I was watching somebody else play this earlier today. There's a person, an NPC in this game, who gives you stats.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe it's not an NPC. Maybe it's in the menu somewhere. But it's like amount of times jumped, distance run, distance swum, everything you could ever want to know about your character. Like enemies killed.
Yeah, the stats that you wish you had in your real life.
Yeah, exactly.
To track your progress and be very disappointed.
Yeah, that is true. I'm not sure which way to go here. We have a lot of options. We do have a lot of options.
Yeah, we do. I think the game's starting to open up. 2 hours in, it's starting to open up.
I'm really okay with that.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm not complaining.
Because I mean, the original game.
It's an observation, not a complaint.
Yeah. I mean, the original game really never opens up. It has some side paths, but it doesn't really open up. It's a fantastic game, though. Even though it's got some really, really frustrating chase segments.
I love chase segments.
No, nobody does. Nobody does, Joe.
Now, there are two kinds of players of games in this world. Those who love chase segments and those who do not love chase segments. Those who just sort of like them. They like them, though. Some people like them, some people love them. I mean, I love them, and Ed likes them.
No.
Ed likes chase segments.
Can I just point out the transition here? This is quite beautiful. We start in the autumn/fall.
Yeah, and then you've got these gleaming beams of sunlight coming through, and now we're suddenly in a snowy area, snowy cave.
Like, is this the first ever recorded use of sun rays that looks good and not like pure crap? This might be it. Like sun rays and lens flares?
Yeah.
This looks really neat.
It looks as beautiful as sun rays off of snow in real life do.
I'm a fan.
Which is to say, in the wintertime. Whoa.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah, you're just noping out.
I assume he's an NPC, right?
Gotta be. What's he gonna do? Open his giant maw and swallow Ori whole, and then the game deletes itself, and then your computer implodes on itself?
This is creepy because you can't talk to him, you can't attack him.
He's just sleeping with his head in a cave.
I thought his eyes...
He's a giant bear. Well, I guess he's just a regular-sized bear, and Ori is just small. But it's a bear.
It is a bear.
Nonetheless, this is just a bear, not a special kind of... not any special kind of creature, not a bear-tato, not a bear-ger, as they have in Don't Starve, which is a badger mixed with a bear.
Actually,
no, it is a bear.
You know what's kind of messed up? If this was a regular-sized bear, I never thought about this. But that gives you the idea of the scale of how big Ori actually is.
Yeah, well, that's why those mosquitoes are so big against him. He's just like smaller than a mosquito.
Oh my god, I think you're right. Oh my god.
Or about the size of a mosquito. Those mosquitoes are actually pretty big mosquitoes. But bear, and also think about a bear. A bear is a large creature. It's bigger than you think it is.
Yeah.
A bear is always bigger. If you ever see a real bear, it's always bigger than you think it is. Than you think a bear is in your head.
Oh, hello. Are you going to the cold place? I'm going there to pick some reach berries. Where I wanted to go, but there's a large bear in the way.
He is sleeping. Yes, we noticed.
I tried to wake him by tickling his nose with a tuft of grass, but it did not work. Maybe grass is not big enough. Maybe I am not big enough.
This is like almost written like a children's book.
I know. I've been standing here a long time, but the bear does not wake. Maybe I will try tickling him again if I can find something bigger than a tuft of grass. Okay. Although to
you're gonna find an owl's feather.
Oh, I think you're right.
That would tickle him.
To be fair, yeah. No, the first game was written like that, like a child's. It even rhymed. It was written in rhyming couplets, stanzas, triameters, tetrameters, something like that.
George Costanzas.
George Costanzers.
I don't know what a stanza is, but I know what a George Costanza is, so that's why I said it.
Well, they're the same thing.
No, they're not. They can't be.
Can't stand ya. Can we get up here? I don't think we can get up there. We'll just keep going on our way. Did you realize that... Look at this giant wheel. Didn't we have a quest regarding a giant wheel?
Yeah, we did.
Isn't it the main quest?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Was it the main quest? It was a quest, though.
Restarting the watermill. That must be the watermill.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty obviously a watermill. That's not the watermill.
Water from the Luma pools flows through here, feeding the marsh with life, or it used to flow before the decay, before the mill stopped.
If that's not a watermill, then I'm Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid.
Nobody's thought about that kid in like 15 years.
I just thought of him.
I know. Well, you're the first. That's what I mean.
Those are some good movies, especially the one with Will Smith's son. Did you ever see that one?
That was the remake of Karate Kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually did not see it.
Oh, I saw it.
Was it?
Good. Was it good, actually?
No.
I liked it.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe it did okay. Maybe it was rated okay. Joe, as you know, I only care about what the critics say about films.
I don't know how it was rated, but I enjoyed it.
What? What?
This is the wackiest animation I think I've ever. It's like borderline cell phone game goofy animation, but it actually looks pretty good. Why is it animate like that though? Why is it doing that?
Is this a bug? This has to be a bug.
But look at how look how jiggly it looks.
Oh my god! It looks so wrong. It looks kind of bad actually. It looks kind of bad.
But you can probably swing off of that berry at the end of that rope there.
I tried. I thought I couldn't. Maybe you're supposed to jump up there. Maybe you're supposed to like do this. Because I can't grab that berry. My god.
There's no way that's a bug.
That looks so wrong. All right. I mean, a lot of things in the game are like bouncy like this.
Yeah.
It might just be like you said. I think it's just a consequence of bounciness. It just looks so unusual.
It's just extra.
Yeah.
You should be using that big beefy attack.
Oh yeah, here, watch. I missed.
You got a lot to learn about using the big beefy attacks, Ed.
Is this an NPC or a bad boy? Ophir.
Yeah, that's the monkey.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
our monkey friend.
Oh yeah, that old library. And I hear you want to start that wellspring wheel spinning again. A noble quest. I'm afraid, Lord, this door might be the end of both our journeys. It won't budge. That's what you think. That's because you don't have a big spirit hammer. Open up. No? I don't think we've been here at all. So, wait, what's that? Talk? Spirit light? Door?
Spirit trial. End.
We didn't do any spirit trials, did we? This looks perilous. Yeah, get comboed, nerd. I really hope we haven't bitten off more than we can chew, Joe, as they say.
You think the game's going to be too hard for us?
No, I don't think it's going to be too hard. I think it's just going to be a long one.
Yeah. Well, here we are. We're doing it. There's no going back. You can smash through that wall that you're holding on.
Oh my god! You're right.
Yeah.
Dude,
it just looked like you could smash through it.
I didn't even see it. See, that's why.
That's the benefit of having two guys.
Wait, get me up there. I don't think you can.
No, probably not.
I think you have to go around.
You're probably going to go... Yeah. Good luck. Oh, wow. Nice double jumping, man.
Well, you know.
Amazing job.
Son of a bee.
Nice job. I was hoping... I thought you were trying to get those spikes for yourself.
Wait, can I... Get those spikes for yourself?
Why wouldn't you?
That's easy. Even a small child could do this, what I was attempting to do. Wait. Oh, we need to like hit a switch or something.
Yeah.
Or get this boy to hit his projectiles. Alright, here's what we do. Will that break it? Nope, that didn't break it, did it? What the hell is this over here? Nothing?
Just hang on that wall, because you're going to get hurt if you fall down onto those thorns.
I bet we just have to kill that boy. If I'm remembering my Ori 1 correctly from earlier this week, we should probably just have to kill that boy and we'll be alright.
He's hard to kill, though. You gotta really hit him with his own medicine. Give him a taste of his own medicine. His own medication.
Uh-oh.
And what medication would that be? Cholesterol.
Cholesterol! Oh, no. Not a medication. Alright, here we go, here we go.
It was the first medication I thought of.
But, alright.
Yeah. So enough nonsense. Boy, have we come a long way from pixel art, haven't we? Remember the old days, like Super Mario Bros. 3, everything was just made out of squares, and now they're made out of really, really tiny squares instead.
It doesn't sound that impressive.
So you can't even tell that they're squares anymore?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the world that we live in. That's the world of Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
That is true. Although everything's made out of triangles, not squares, right?
I guess that's true. Technically, everything's made out of triangles, but the display, what it's showing us, are just tiny squares.
Oh. Oh, I did it again. I think I'm dumb. Yeah, we really have come a long way.
Yeah, so at one point, pixel art was a necessity, but now it's just a design choice.
Well, it's a necessity if you're an indie dev,
yeah, it's
probably.
a necessity if you're trying to save some time. It does take less time, and I was trying to justify why making HD art was going to take us less time than making pixel art. I think we would have been able to make our artwork faster if we just did pixel art. To be completely fair and completely honest, it would have taken us... It would take us like half the time to make our games if we didn't make the art HD.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, we have a standard and we have a vision. An artistic vision, if you will. Right? I don't know.
So pixel art, yeah, it's a choice.
Oh, that was a charm. Enemies drop more life orbs. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Oh, like literally auto-saved right there. Wait, that whole thing was optional? The whole thing was optional.
Yeah.
Slap my balls.
Jesus. All right. Well, if you insist. Never mind.
Door. There's a door? I didn't see no door.
Do children know how to use torrents? I was wondering that.
Oh.
Do young people, does anyone under the age of, like, I don't know, 20 know how to use a torrent?
That's a good question. I would assume so.
I don't think they do.
Really?
I honestly don't think they do. I think that they have Netflix. I think that their parents or they just pay for Netflix and they just have their content delivered to them at very conveniently for a low fee per month rather than going through the trouble of pirating things and using torrents.
Wow. That's quite a life, if that's true.
I think that's true.
Wow.
But I don't know. I don't know a lot of 20-year-olds.
No, I don't either. If you get back to me in 15 years, I'll have a 20-year-old niece.
Well, she certainly will not know how to use a torrent. Actually, maybe she will because she has you as an uncle.
Yeah, that's the thing. As much as I'm just the uncle who doesn't really have much say in how she's brought up, I would like to groom her to be as much like me as possible, aka as nerdy as possible, and to know how to do all the cool computer things that I can do. But actually, by that point, there's going to be much cooler stuff to do, so I'm still going to seem old.
Well, that's the thing. There's barely any hackers anymore. People know how to code and work software, but people don't understand how computers work anymore. They don't understand how the base layers or how the hardware works anymore.
I mean, we don't.
Right, yeah, I'm not saying we're not hackers. No, we don't. Exactly, we don't have to.
What the hell is that?
We have to know how Game Maker works.
Yeah.
We have a specific coding language for making video games. What a luxury.
Yeah.
We have multiple coding languages to choose from. Like 100 of them that are specifically geared towards making games.
Yeah, that is true.
How decadent of a world do we live in?
In
we have such luxury.
Yeah. 20 years ago, we wouldn't have had those options. What the hell is going on here?
I think you gotta stick on the one part of it that is not spiky.
But look, they
Yeah, they rotate around. You gotta ride around right on the correct spot. Right there, right there.
Oh, it's in. It's in.
Oh, it's in! I thought it was out.
I
but
did
it's
too.
in.
It's in. I literally couldn't form the words.
That had to be it. I think you had to jump out there. Oh, maybe not. Why is the camera shifting away from Ori? We want to see Ori here. He's out.
Oh, it's in. Oh, but I can't get up there.
That's out. This one's out.
I'm trying to get out, I think.
Okay, so one of them is in, and then the others are out. That's confusing.
I thought I was supposed to bop on that bee. Bee bopping.
You kind of had to be watching to understand what was going on there. Hopefully you're watching that part. In, out.
In. Okay, so we're in. Well, what's the purpose of being in? What can we do now that we're in that we couldn't do before?
You can exit out any direction that you want, as long as you wait, as long as you're patient. That's the point of it. There you go. You can exit out here and go up the top one there. Up to the top. See that top one up there?
How do I get
That's
there?
an in. It's an in.
Oh, it's an in!
But it's also an out. It has an out on it. Just jump up, and you got to bounce off of that boy. No, maybe that...
He just killed himself.
He did. But there's to the top left there's a light. Maybe you can jump off of that one. Yeah, double jump out and then grab onto that and go to the right. Double jump.
I think this is the way we came, though.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Go in.
Uh-oh.
It's an in.
Oh! It's an in!
Oh, this was actually a secret. This wasn't the way to go, but
I think...
it was still worth it because we got something out of it.
You're a smart boy. You're such a good little boy. This is the way we came.
I think this is the right way.
You think? I'm pretty sure this is the way we came.
I think this is where we're supposed to go, though. I think we're done in this area.
You think?
Well, there is that part in the bottom right corner that we haven't seen yet.
I couldn't think of a way to get there.
Look at those spikes.
Yeah.
See, that's all spike. There's like no way to get through there.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
We should just assume there's nothing there.
Yeah, let's just assume that.
Because, I mean, it's a Metrovania. How often do you find secrets in unexpected places anyway? You know what I mean? I think it's fine. We entered the building, by the way.
I think the game has analog control. I always use the D-pad anyway.
I'll have to check. I'm not sure. That's it. We get the first line of a poem. One line. I'm incredibly unfulfilled, having only received one. There we go. There we go.
You have a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time ball cap.
Yep, I do.
I didn't know that.
I ordered that from a magazine, and by I mean my father. Back when the game was out. It also came with... What did it come with? It came with something else. I think it was like... Maybe not a backpack. I can't remember, but it came with something else. It was part of a set. Maybe it was a poster. I like that hat, though.
I used to subscribe to Nintendo Power. And when you subscribe to Nintendo Power, you get a free gift.
They love those gifts, man. They also gave posters, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, you would get posters in the magazine. There were some pretty cool posters in there. But I got the Metroid Fusion ball cap.
Ooh.
But it was really small, so I couldn't wear it.
Oh, it's really small?
It's like for children. It's almost as if video games are for children.
No. I thought hats were supposed to be like one size fits all for the most part.
Well, not this one. I've got a giant noggin, though. Look at him smashing his noggin into the side of the wall there.
Noggin smasher, 64.
Ori, are you a cutter or a noggin smasher?
That's... Oh my god.
Wow, it really sent you flying. Were you able to hang on to it?
No, I don't think so.
It just sent you flying off of it?
Wait, aim and press... Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you gotta press A.
Oh, we had to do this, actually. Okay, that's what I was missing before. This is required.
Wow, it really flings him.
Yeah, it really does. He really likes to be flung.
Fling more straight up. Yeah, there you go.
Wow. That was a hell of a fling. There we go. Easy. Man, I am beyond impressed at the great steps this game has taken compared to the first one. The difference is pretty much night and day. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, there's a stick up the top there.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, torrents. Do you use torrents? Leave it in the comments below if you use torrents. Have you used a torrent in the last year? Actually, I don't know if I have.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I have.
Oh, I mean, me neither.
But nothing has filled me with more pride
Yeah?
than the time that we discovered that our game, GameSoup, was hosted on the Pirate Bay.
Don't say that. I mean, you could. Yeah, no, you should, actually.
Well, I was filled with pride. I don't know if it was my most prideful moment. That would be...
No.
But
guess it
I
wasn't.
was quite proud that someone saw our game as valuable enough to be pirated on the Pirate Bay. And if you would like to check that torrent, well, there are probably no seeds anymore, for one thing. But
that's true.
if you manage to download our game via that torrent, consider yourself approved by GameSoup. You are allowed to do that.
Did we just encourage piracy of our own game?
Yeah, I always encourage piracy, and I encourage piracy of our own game. But
I mean, yeah,
if you work for Steam or Steam, anyone from Steam is listening to this, we don't support piracy in any way.
I mean...
But yeah, go ahead and pirate whatever games you want.
Can we really be punished for our beliefs? Especially if our beliefs are... Yeah.
I do believe that. I don't believe there's anything immoral or wrong with pirating. It's illegal.
Yeah.
But it's not immoral. And I don't. If you want to play the game, and even if you can afford it, I used to say, well, if you can afford the game, you should probably support the developers and buy the game. But now I say, I don't care if you have $6 million in the bank. If you want to pirate a game, you do it. I think information and art should just be free.
That's a bad guy.
Free to go out. Now understand, yeah, you should probably be supporting the things that you enjoy.
Yeah. But yeah.
Understand that, but I'm not even going to say there's anything morally wrong with doing any kind of pirating. Especially if you can't afford it.
Like, remember when people used to pay for music, and now it's just pretty much expected that all of your music is free?
Yeah. I mean, you can listen to pretty much anything on YouTube. Yeah. Or if you want to pay $10 a month, you can listen to a lot of things. The thing that's annoying is like how Netflix originally started. It was like most of the movies, almost everything was on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
But then you had Hulu, and then you would have Hulu exclusives and Netflix exclusives, and now they're all kind of just their own TV station or network, right? It's kind of just taking the place of it, but you have to pay for each one individually. So it's like you used to have to pay for special cable channels like HBO or whatever.
It's just like it was before now.
So yeah, it just devolved into being the same thing it was before. I want to pay for a service that just gives me access to everything. Like if I'm paying for a music service, I want access to everything. I don't want there to be certain albums that are only available on one streaming service but not on another. And I don't want if a new album comes out, they do this a lot where an album will have an extra song if you buy the album at Target, or an extra song if you listen to it on Spotify, and then there's a separate song for Apple Music. Like every version of the album has like one extra song on it, so you have to have...
That's so annoying.
You have to have a subscription to all these services. I don't want to be... It's too much to juggle. It becomes more of a pain in the ass than it used to be to just pirate the damn albums or the damn games that you wanted in the first place.
Which is a big part of why piracy exists.
Right. That's why it existed in the beginning.
I mean, it's more about, what do they say? It's more about service than it is about not wanting to pay for things.
Yeah.
It's about
that's
a
why
lack
Steam,
of...
That's why Steam is decent, because it gives you access to a lot of games for a reasonable price, and generally it just works. I think probably the most annoying thing about Steam, well, besides the fact that they don't give the creators enough of a cut, but that's a pretty obvious one. But I think needing to constantly verify your account if you log in on another computer, which happens for us all the time because we record on different computers. I think it happens for a lot of people probably, even if you don't have a YouTube channel that you record videos for. But we have a bunch of computers in different locations that we use for our recording purposes and just for playing games for our own enjoyment purposes. So it's kind of annoying that we have to keep logging into our email in different places to get the verification codes.
Yeah. Although, I mean, to be fair, the reason that exists is to prevent hackers, quote unquote. You know what I mean?
Yeah, from taking your account. But I think it more protects Steam than the user, because maybe if somebody can get into your account, they might be able to buy games. If you store your credit card on your Steam account, if you can do that. I never store my credit card on anything, so I don't know if you can, but you might be able to do that.
Oh, well, everything I do when I buy a game, like when I bought this today, it was through Steam, which redirects you to PayPal. So indirectly, you weren't required to know my information to buy this game as long as you had access to my account. So, okay, this is interesting. You've gained a new ability. Press LB near hooks or blue moss. This is identical to the bash that we already had. It just happens to work on something different. Unless... Oh, wait. Maybe not. Oh, that's not the same at all. Never mind. Never mind.
It's the same button?
Yeah, it is. But you instead of holding it, you push it.
Oh.
So that is entirely different. And now, these things make sense. Remember, we saw these earlier, and we're like, what
Wow,
the
you
hell?
just grab on...
Yeah.
Well, that's a
yeah.
lot different.
Yeah. Oh, it even works. Yeah. It works
Anything
for moss.
blue.
Anything blue. Like my cold, dark heart. Wait.
Well, you can get up there. You can get up
Oh,
top there.
come on. Yeah.
It seems almost like cheating. It's kind of how you want your player to feel, though. When they get a new ability,
Yeah.
you want them to feel like they're almost cheating, like it's way too powerful. But then you present them with something that's actually challenging using that ability.
Yeah, because past this point, like, is there anywhere we can't go, I feel like?
Yeah.
You know, but
I'm sure there is.
clearly there has to be, or else this wouldn't be a game anymore. The wellspring is no place for wandering. These wheels have got my insides turned all about. I wouldn't be here at all if I hadn't lost that compass the last time I passed through. Think you can help me find it? I believe it was somewhere through that door over there. That door? Alright.
Let's go through that door
Yeah,
and then tell them that they're going to like the way they look.
I agree. I do think they are going to like that, regardless. Look at that looks wrong. That looks wrong.
That rope?
Yeah, look at the...
Yeah, the rope looks like it's not attached to the ground.
I mean, that would be okay, but when you run over it, and
Yeah.
the scale looks wrong, it looks like it's skewed incorrectly. I think that's a bug. There's no way that's how that's supposed to look. I hope.
That's a very, very slight
Yeah.
nitpick.
I mean, hardly
this-
even a nitpick.
In this beautiful game. Yeah, that does look weird. It looks like they're like flat. Like they're almost like flat, like paper.
Yeah, they might be, right? They might be,
Yeah.
like a lot of trees in games are still 2D textures, you know?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Why'd you do that? You destroyed the forest. You destroyed the entire blind forest, Ori. Why'd you do
The
that?
entire blind forest. It's all our fault.
Yeah. So download torrents.
No, yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Get out of paying any taxes that you can if you can manage it. But if you're gonna get caught, if there's a chance you're gonna get caught, you should just pay.
Right. No,
What
you're
are the
right.
other things?
Oh,
What are the
no.
other things that other controversial ideas that we have? I pay so little in local tax and I get so much for it. They pick up my trash. Really, I pay almost nothing in local tax. I pay so much in federal tax and get nothing.
Yeah.
And then I pay so little in local tax and I get so much by comparison. What a world.
Maybe local governments are slightly less wasteful than the big one.
Well, they pick up my trash.
Yeah. That's something.
They maintain my roads poorly, but they're somewhat maintained.
Look who we found! Exploring is harder than I thought, especially without a bag to carry. Oh, that is a very big bag you have. Here, you can have my old herb pouch. This pouch is old, but the herbs are fresh. So fresh.
Oh, man.
You found the new quest item. A tangy aroma rises from this small pouch. I can see some blueberries. Maybe some aloe vera. Oh, it was just another quest. Find someone who might have a use for herbs.
Alright, so we are gonna use some, what they were just talking about, and then we're
Herbs.
gonna come back and do another episode. How does that sound, Ed?
Well, I think if you're talking about the way they're gonna look, I think they're gonna like it also. And we are gonna like it too.
And I think we can guarantee that.